Hello, this is Critical Information Bureau coming from Hull, England. Eyong Akumbe speaking. We are the people that bring you the truth, nothing but the truth. Because the truth is what is going to set you free. We accept no donations. Please make your donations through your interim government, headed by Dr. Sako. We are now living in the social media era. And there is nothing you can do to stop it. And I hope you don't even try. If you try, you're wasting your time. If you say, well, I don't like the way this man is talking, I'm going to throw this man out of my group. He will go to another group and say the same thing. If you throw him out of the other group, you go to YouTube and speak on YouTube. And that same, what he's saying can find its way back to your own forum. So there is nothing you can do. We have moved. This is a new era. We have to accept this new paradigm. All right? People talk about what they like to talk about. All right? And sometimes what they say is not nice. The trick is to be able to accommodate this new paradigm. You have to say, okay, we are going to have a government, but this government, unfortunately, has been created at the time of social media. So during this time of social media, you need to learn how to live with social media. Okay? And to live with social media sometimes is that you become accommodating and also know what to talk about and when to switch off. But you can't close people out. You cannot bury your head in the sand. Okay? So when anything happens, there's going to be comments, opinions, coming left, right, and center. All right? But the people who are going to survive the social media era are going to be the people that are able to contain it. Paul Biya tried to close down the internet, but the American government asked him to put the internet back. The United Nations asked him to put the internet back because it is the social media era. All right? And that is just the way it is. I've heard a lot of you saying, oh, I'll throw this man out of my group out there. Don't talk like this. I will do this. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. We are now in a new world. Facebook, WhatsApp, email, text messages, messenger, all kind of things. Some of them I don't even know. They are out there. And people will express themselves. If you go on YouTube now and try and create a channel and put your ideas, a wonder people will come into your channel and insult you. You can subscribe. Betty people can subscribe to your channel and then insult you all day. You need to carry on. Don't respond to every single comment that you hear. All right? We, the Southern Cameroonians, have a very simple problem. And the simple problem is this. We don't want another country to control our country. All of us, all Southern Cameroonians, accept that we do not want the nation of La République to be controlling the nation of Southern Cameroon. We don't want that anymore in our country. Now we have a war which they started, and our restoration forces are in place. They have machine guns. They have IEDs. They have taken their positions. They have killed a lot of La République soldiers in the thousands. That is the reality. Whether you are insulting each other on social media or not, that is the reality. Bullets are flying live We have live war, L-I-V-E, live. And it's going live now, and it will be live tomorrow. And it will be live in a week's time. It is live in a month, and it will be live in about a year, and the rest. Okay? While that is live, you also have live social media feeds coming in. Sometimes it is attacking the very interim government who is looking for money to send to the people fighting on the ground. If you don't support them, they will be fighting. They don't have a choice. If the interim government decides that they are confused and they don't know what to do, the fighting will continue. We are in a position, the fighting is in a position of no return. There's no return. It's just going forward. Whatever we do now, we need to bear that in mind. We need to stay focused. Fighting amongst ourselves is fine. It's normal for you to be fighting amongst yourself. But make sure that whatever you do, you are aware of the fact that there's a live war going on right now in La République du Cameroon. Live war. La République soldiers are panicking as they are traveling into those dangerous places. The Southern Cameroon people are in position. There's exchange of fire. I cannot emphasize this enough. We are dealing with live situation. Okay? Sometimes you hear in a movie theater, they say we are now going live. In a music show, you find out that once it's announced that everything is now live, that means the audience is watching now, and whatever you do, you should be aware that you are now in a live show. Okay? Computer programmers, they will write their programs in-house, and then they said it is now going live. When it goes live, that means that people are going to start using that software. There's going to be data coming in, new data coming in. They're going to need information from your software, and they're going to be putting information into your software. It is now being used. It is live. If you are playing with the currency market, once you go live, you are losing real money. You can go on your what they call a demo account. You can be messing around with fake money, but once you go live, you start using proper money, dollars or pounds. And if you make a mistake, you lose a lot of money. It's the same with this battle right now. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, Southern Cameroonians. We are now live. The war is now live. Bullets are coming. Live bullets are coming. You are also sending live bullets to them. If you make a mistake, the consequences are dire. Okay? So I am just asking some of you people, all Southern Cameroonians, while you are having your arguments, bear this in mind, that you are live. And when you are live, whatever happens now can have very serious consequences. You need to ask yourself the question, while bullets are flying, is this the time for you to attack the interim government? These are for diasporans. Ask yourself the question. Just ask yourself the question. While bullets are flying, live bullets, live bombs are exploding everywhere, is this the time to now attack the interim government? That is your decision. As I said, we are on social media now. Nobody can stop you from speaking. Okay? What we need to do now is to keep the channels of communication that we need to maintain the live war. President Sako might want to go and draft. When he drafts, he might need to wire some money to somebody. And he's wiring that money to that person needs to send some money to some other agent somewhere who is going to get some weapons and is going to send to that person in the battlefield. We need to keep these channels of communication live. Okay? The president is getting feedback coming from the battlefield live. He might get an information like these Cameroon soldiers are going towards Imojok. They've been seen. The president now has to send information to the military section. The military people have to send information to their LGAs. LGAs have to communicate directly to their local, to their armies, their generals, field marshals, informed, and action has to be taken. I don't know how the system works. I don't understand the chain of command. That is what is actually going on now. That's what I think is going on. So while these people are on the ball, they are holding the joystick and they are moving these things around. I think, we need to be careful about how we treat them, because they don't have the time. They don't have the time to be dealing with matters that are not of utmost importance. Okay? While bullets are flying, for instance, okay, imagine a fighter pilot who is in combat. You don't say to him while he is in combat mode, while he's flying the plane, he's got all the controls in front of him, he's got enemy missiles coming towards him and helicopters, he's dodging, ducking and diving. It's not the time for you to say to him that we are thinking of sacking you, or we are thinking of giving you a promotion. That is not the kind of conversation that you have when somebody is having a live battle in an aircraft, in a warplane. So what I'm saying to Southern Cameroonians is we need to try to control. Some of us are a little bit small-minded. Okay? From my perspective, this is Critical Information Bureau. We will tell you the truth, and we will continue to tell you the truth. For that is what will set you free. As long as these people are in the controls, and we have a live war right now, I'm asking every single person to behave appropriately, taking into consideration our predicament right now. I would advise you to leave the president alone. For now. We will have the opportunity for political opinions and elections and decisions when the time comes. But once we have when we are at war as we are, I don't think we've got time for elections while bullets are flying. I am asking all Southern Cameroonians, even members of the interim government, that they should try to understand the present situation that they find themselves and they should have conversations with Southern Cameroonians that reflect our true situation, that reflect our current situation and predicament. We are at war, and we have a live war going on. We must behave appropriately. If we don't know, we should look at examples of people who are in the middle of a war. There are many examples of that. And we can see exactly how they've behaved during that period. The nation of Southern Cameroon, the United Nations Trust Territory of Southern Cameroon, has decided to break up relationships with the United Nations Trust Territory of La République du Cameroon. La République du Cameroon has decided to fight a war, has declared war against the nation of Southern Cameroon. I'm not trying to patronize you. I'm not just trying to make this audio very long. What I'm trying to do is try and explain to you what is actually going on, because sometimes we forget. This war is live. And it's time for all of us to act appropriately. This is Critical Information Bureau coming from All England. Eyong Akube speaking. Until next time, stay safe.